Hey guys, I'm Rachel O'Leary, and today I am on a very special field trip. I am up just above New York City in Mount Kisco, New York, visiting a good friend of mine. I've known him for a lot of years. We first met at a convention in Connecticut, and we've stayed in touch and visit pretty frequently. Now, he's one of the best Hypancistrus breeders in the country, and it is always a treat to come visit his home. And today we're going to look at a bunch of different super rare, super beautiful zebra type plecos. He has L450s, L236s, L236 super whites, L173, L173Bs, and the typical L46, which is the most popular of the zebra plecos. And as we look around here, I've shot a ton of footage, and I'm actually getting to bring home a bunch of fish to have to sell. I just wanted to be able to show you guys sort of how a pleco breeder sets up their tanks. So let's take a look. I have been catching plecos to bring home to sell for you guys. We have to take every single piece of decor out of the aquarium, checking for fish the whole time, and we have to keep the decor in a tub in case there are fry or fish stuck inside the wood or caves. So that means we have this tote to hold the decor that was in the tank, this tote in case there's any males on eggs, and then this tote to have for the shipping water. And then so what we do is we pull all the decor and then see what size fish are in here. I won't sell less than 1.25 inches. I prefer 1.5 to 2 inches. So then I catch those and we count them and bag them like this, and then I bring them home. Now, I think it's funny, the vast majority of new fish people or people who, aren't into fish that would look at aquariums like these would think that they are basically empty. But the reality is that there are tens of thousands of dollars worth of fish in these aquariums. All the rarest of the rare of the meat-eating plecos that come from the Rio Zingo in Brazil. And Chris is one of just a handful of people in the United States that consistently spawns these exceptionally rare fish. And I have always considered myself really lucky to be a friend of his. This is one of 3 areas where Chris keeps fish. He has some planted display tanks featuring Altum angels, as well as roseline barbs and clown loaches. But the vast majority of his fish are these Hypancistrus plecos. And he breeds the daylights out of them. And while he doesn't consider himself a business, he will sell to interested hobbyists, especially those that are most focused on breeding these unusual species. And the main reason I came to Chris's house was to get footage of the fish in this aquarium, which are the L173Bs. And that's because as they grow, their looks change dramatically. And I'll be doing a species spotlight on these guys for you in the future, as well as a few other videos talking about plecos, especially Hypancistrus and Ancistrus, and what an L number means. From this aquarium, I've pulled 6 Hypancistrus contradens at adult size.
We'll work on the digitals.
So this is the L236, and you said that they reach maturity quicker and spawn faster than most of the other Hypancistrus.
The 173s. Yeah, I was surprised. You remember I had a tank of 236s and the heater fried them?
Yes.
I had I had my offspring spawning within months. They couldn't have been, I don't know, 1.5 years old at tops. These go fast. I don't know why.
And they're from the Xingu as well.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look up the 450s. They're not Xingu.
These are the original 173s. Absolutely stunning. Where you look, you see tails hanging out of caves. There's almost a blue to the dorsal.
Breeding group.
173B.
Right.
Then how many do you say are in here? Roughly?
I have a list. I don't know that it's here with me in my other room. Assortment, probably, what did I trying to remember off the top of my head. Could have been 35 in the 30s.
Gosh, they're really nice looking.
They're pretty fish. So why you want one depends upon how it will, how you approach it, the fish itself. For me, a part of trying to sell fish is that they breed true. But as you can see, what do plecos do? They hide.
Yeah.
But I was seeing lots of fry outside of this cave and then this cave in the last few days. Nobody there, nobody there. There's one in here, there's one in there, there's one in there. I think there may be one on the end. There's a tail there.
There's one by the bubbler.
Right, the two bubbles. They weren't spawning, so I said maybe I don't have enough oxygenation in here. I have that, I have this. This doesn't make oxygen. So I broke down, and I hate having air pumps in this room. Now this one is interesting. I wonder, is there any chance he's on eggs? Can't see. But you see how this one is in the cave, and the tail wags. Now it should stop after a bit, and then it starts up again. If they're advertising, the tail hangs out and it kind of waves around. This one, I'm not sure what this one's up to. It's hard to see in some of these caves. There's one down through there, you can see right in there.
Yep.
The tail hanging down.
So I am finally back home and have the fish put away, but I just wanted to share a little bit of that adventure with you. Now I have a ton of images and some footage, and I plan to work up a few videos for you guys about these really rare and unusual fishes. Hypancistrus are super prized, super expensive, relatively hardy and easy to keep, and absolutely worth the investment. Thanks as always for your continued support. Make sure you stop by my Instagram, my Facebook, and my website where you can find my upcoming speaking engagements, my current stock list, and information on all things nano. Let me know below if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions.